Hello, how are you? I'm going to read a piece that I wrote for the Silver Star Journal back in December 13th, 2010. And I'll post a link to this journal here with the video. This is entitled Hermetic Arts in a Double Current Age by Ron Lee Adams, known as Frater Sabaechit on HML Horus Maat Lodge. You lose focus to gain focus, you gain focus to lose focus. Church of What's Happening Now, Zen Cone. When we try to call upon the lords of dominion, Thor and Apollo, why do we either get a null space or forces that we can't contain or control? Practical magic takes time. I think the initiate goes through their own process in this double current age of Horus Ipsos Thelema 93/696, or as I like to say, 693. Stability is change, change is stability. The center of these two statements at the core is the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, the Tao of the Yang, Yin. The snake of knowledge and delight doesn't consume its own tail or try to force its tail into its mouth just to consume its own creation. That would suggest a type of universe that runs on blind ambition. In some of his early writings, Ken Wilber talks about the illusion of duality is being created by our own human mind, the operating system. Up until now, scientists or political thinkers used to believe they could be objective in a completely subjective world. They felt they could observe, probe, prod, interfere, and control and remain an innocent bystander and witness. Unknown to the scientists of their time, the observer affects the outcome of the experiment. In chaos theory, this is known as the strange attractor. As a shaman or healer, tarot reader, those of you who are the real deal know that if you think you're going to read, heal, or take someone on a healing journey, that if I doesn't transform, the right might not go right. It is the web of weird. The internet is the radio of our age. There's a system of mushrooms, a vast interconnected life form that covers miles, not just acres. This is a proven and tested system. The Ethernet is also there, our psychic communications network, whether through trance and dreams, creative imaginatives, meditation, psi, active imagination. The World Wide Web is an attempt, finally, of humans, whether conscious or not, to create this same form of networking that nurtures, feeds, and empowers each member. The ultimate war engine would be one that maintains the peace. The woman of Earth is someone who knows how to look into the unknown, 61, and transform consciousness with each task and choice of true will. True will enhances. Atavistic will challenges and fights. This is an ancient safety mechanism that is now time to reinvent. Remember, it took me a long time, probably 35 years of Hermetic, Thelemic, Maatian studies to finally get that more is not always better. Trying to create a ritual, a ceremony, or rite that shakes the very foundations of the earth, or at least shakes my furniture, was once the ultimate goal. That's like trying to take control of a lucid dream and fly. Nothing wrong with either, but to let these maps and memes become diversion halts the growth of the seasoned magus. Transformation of matter, that is the final Baktun of the Mayan calendar, the 13th Baktun. The 9 hells have begun to reverse since August 15-16, harmonic convergence. A name and vision channeled by a poet in Denver who wrote about his Mayan visions. Dr. Jose Arguelles discovered his work, and together they had the first Earth Day in Berkeley back in the day. Sometimes even just a little, small leverage can lead to splendid results. The law of familiarity states that what is always on your mind, what you see in the world around you, is because of what you hold as familiar. People would rather have safe, sterile familiarity because anything else seems irrelevant. Finding the magic link is the revision process, my name for it. It is there within the Kundalini snake, the Ida and the Pinga, where polarities exchange a common core. The duality of our world is created by our feelings, thoughts, experiences, and DNA, including family, memes, and ancestors. The Buddha said that all suffering stems from our unfulfilled desires and needs. He laid out an eightfold path to transcend that. Then Crowley said all pleasure stems from uncorking and releasing the buried memories and desires and becoming conscious of the universe. God speaking on an intimate level with the hermit, the seeker. He laid out a ninefold path to unfold with that. These are just the black and the white, the duality of mind and interconnected interpretations. Time is an illusion. Duration of things suggests that space exists before new it contains us, and hot it vanishes with each breath. The revision process is holding polarities in the same space until something arises, mutates, shifts about the whole thing. Working with the Kabbalah, numerology, drumming, chanting, ceremony, rites, feast of all, these are incorporating the artist side of the equation. The I Ching, the runes, the tarot. We've begun to find balance in the science side. Now is time to bridge the two into a more natural and organic subtlety. From the physical that always seems to be decaying to the spiritual that always seems to rise and soar on the astral light fantastic, the daughters of fortitude are coming. The princesses of fire are emerging. The woman girt with the sword is standing strong and reversing the effects of totalitarianism and patriarchy policing itself. She has become the Scarlet Woman, dancing the mystic dance, taming the beast. The long, dark night for the world is about to end. Not that I need to say, this is a meme, a map, a sacred formula. Please do not discuss it. If you grok it, work with it, test it, create with it, or not. If chance you make it your own, those who discuss this will be pestilence to those stars about to blaze. Copyright Ron Adams, December 13, 2010, Red Lunar Moon. Ron has contributed a few articles on psychic work, numerology, ritual and ceremony, and new rites hard times to past issues of Silver Star. Well there, I hope you enjoyed it.